How's your breakfast, guys?
Good, I'm a watermelon.
You have watermelon. What are we eating, guys?
Do you need lunch?
Are you judging the fact that we're having brunch while you have a sandwich? You just can't do brunch?
What's brunch?
Brunch is like when you do breakfast for lunch.
Yeah, I'm just not a just
Do you like breakfast for lunch? Do you like it? Hey guys, welcome to another day on the vlog. I am out again. Is it just me, or does it feel so weird every time you leave the house? Like, we go out for little things, obviously. Like, we'll go out for food, for groceries, 1,000 Starbucks drinks, the normal, you know. But when I go to the store, it just feels so weird. So I'm here, I'm picking up some new spices. We are making some really good, well, okay, actually, I am making some amazing shrimp foil, like grilling deliciousness thingy-mabobbers. Fun fact, I hate seafood. So my family loves it, like all of my family, like all 3 kids, the husband, all of them, they love seafood. And I used to never make it because like I hated the smell of it and it was just disgusting. But I have become an amazing mother and an amazing wife. And I'm like trying to learn new ways to make it. So if you follow me on IG, and if not, you should. You should, for sure you should. Because you would have seen that Joel made shrimp curry last week and the kids flipped. They said it was extremely spicy, which does not surprise me, but they loved it. And so I'm trying to learn so that I can make more. So tonight we're doing another shrimp dish. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be basically like a Cajun shrimp and kind of like a shrimp boil, where it's like you have like the shrimp and the sausage, potatoes and corn and all that kind of stuff. So we're doing that. But I noticed that a lot of my spices in my pantry are just, they're old. And I don't know about you, but I guess I just assumed that I would use them before they went bad. And I'm realizing that a lot of my spices just don't have the same kick. And none of them are expired, but they just don't have the same kick that they did when I first got them. So we have basically like started to just chuck all of our spices, our Indian spices, our American spices, our international spices, everything we have, we've just started to get rid of it. Today I'm here at the store to pick up some new ingredients so I can kind of make some just different seasonings on my own. So today I'm making basically like the Old Bay seasoning. I'm using a recipe from Pioneer Woman, and I'm gonna make that and use that for our shrimp. And then Joel already started to pick up a lot of new spices from the Indian store, so we're getting a lot of that. But guys, you gotta keep those spices fresh. So I'm gonna show you a little bit on how we do that today. But first things first, hop into the store, grab some fresh ingredients, and fingers crossed the Starbucks is open inside. I don't know if it is anymore. All right, they had most of the ingredients I was looking for. I just went to Target. I'm gonna go to Harris Teeter now, or other grocery store. I typically go to the Indian store even for a lot of like our basic spices. Because guys, if you have an Indian grocery store, it is the way to go. You can get like an entire bag of like turmeric for $5. Okay, which it's like a little itty bitty thing of it can be $5 at the grocery store sometimes. So if you can, always check there. I am being a little lazy and it's like a 30-40 minute drive for us, and I just don't exactly want to drive all the way out there, which with 2 stores I probably would have been about the same amount of time, but whatever. So you guys, you can just get a ton of spices. So I highly recommend it. If you are trying to just freshen up all your spices, go to the Indian store, get the ingredients that you need, and then put them in really good containers. We tend to use mason jars, and I'll show you kind of like our spice setup, but we tend to use mason jars because it just locks everything in better. And there's also these, I don't think it's Pyrex. I'm gonna look at it. Oh, OXO. They also have these OXO containers that you can use, and those are pretty epic too, because they actually have a button that seals in and locks everything in, which is really nice. So I'm gonna grab one more seasoning at this next store. I'm gonna go home and mix up all my spices, and then I'll kind of show you guys just what our kind of setup looks like and what our basic spices that we always have on hand are. Hey guys, just got back. So now we are going to mix up all of these spices. I'm gonna start marinating everything. So now guys, we tend to keep most of our spices in mason jars like this. It keeps it airtight, and first of all, they're adorable. I found these like little itty bitty ones on Amazon. I'll link to it in the post today. But it works really well. It's super easy because you can just keep them all in your little spice racks or your like your spice cupboards or whatever, and they keep things very, very well just preserved. So make sure you label them on the top, and then there you go. So this is kind of how we have our spices right now. Like I said, we're getting rid of like most of the stuff up here and most of the stuff in here. This has just been like random spices that we've gotten over time. You can see we've already started to get rid of a bunch of them. But, you know, it's just like, especially like these kinds of things, like you can make your own Cajun seasoning. You can make your own bagel, everything but bagel seasoning. Like you can make all these things yourselves. So getting them as pre-mixed is typically just more expensive. And then like, again, one time we went to the store and we were out of cumin. We were making something for dinner that night. So we grabbed this, and this was like $2, I think. And let me just show you, if I have a bag right now. Okay, well this, for instance, this is from the Indian store. It's like 3 times the size, and it was the exact same price. And we've even gotten bags that are even cheaper. So you can see up here, we kind of have half and half. Like these containers over here are the OXOs. And I'll show you, they have like a little button at the top. And so this is like fresh coconut powder, and it just keeps it super fresh. Then we have even more cumin, black poppy seeds, lentils, garam masala, more lentils. And then over here, you kind of start getting into all of our mason jars. And you guys, this, for example, is homemade chili powder from Joel's Amama in India, which is his grandma in India. And we've had that for probably a couple months at least, and it's still super fresh and delicious. And because it's homemade, like you can't just go to the store and grab that. So we've tried really hard to keep it as fresh as possible. And guys, I'm telling you, we've been making, oh, don't mind breakfast. We've been making like a ton of Indian food lately. And I was noticing that like my chicken curry and my keema curry, it just wasn't tasting right. And I couldn't tell why. And then finally Joel went to the Indian store because he was making a bunch of stuff this week. He's been making shrimp curry. He made this really delicious lamb curry. And when he did it, he got all brand new spices, and it was a game changer. So I will say the few things that like you have to think about when you're cooking is fresh ingredients. So we started doing whole chickens. And so for instance, like I really like chicken breasts, and Joel really likes like all of the dark meat and the thighs and all that kind of stuff. So kind of how we've compromised is we get whole chickens from the Indian store, or we have like a halal meat place around here, and we'll just ask them to cut the whole thing up, and it's perfect. All right, I got all of the stuff for dinner marinating. I did some teriyaki chicken with some peppers, and then I did our Cajun shrimp boil madness, whatever that is. Can we just take a second, guys? Yeah, I know. You would think during quarantine I'd have all this extra time to get laundry done, but no. So little miss and I are gonna sit here with her slobbery self. We're gonna sit here and get some laundry done. Are you gonna do laundry, mama? You can get laundry done, mama? Are you gonna get laundry done? Oh yeah, you are. Amelia. Emmy girl. Do you have the hiccups? Hey. Hey, you got hiccups? Oh my goodness. Achoo. Oh. Oh, achoo. Let me see. Oh. What are you doing? Hi, baby girl. You're so precious. Oh my goodness. It's tick 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 tick. Tick 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 tick. You can go a little faster. She'll be okay. Wow, you're doing so good. Now it's time. It's time for a mommy date.
And a lot.
We took some chips. We snuck them from Daddy because they're Daddy's favorites.
And mine.
And Tooth Bears.
And then mine.
And they're all Luke's. And we have a little special guest.
Yep, and it's Baby Emmy.
Baby Emmy.
Baby Lukey.
Baby, you're not a baby.
I know.
You goofball. We're going to go for a little
And
walk.
Baby Emmy.
Yep. Did my makeup. There's a bug on me. I did my makeup and did kind of sorted my hair. You know how this is like my mom bun. You know what? Even like especially in quarantine, I love to do my makeup. And I even like before all of this, like I did it like sometimes, like it was not like an everyday thing. But since all this has been going and since we've been stuck at home, it's like my one thing I do for myself every single day. And it's, I don't even know, it's like 4 o'clock right now. And I just now put myself together, but it still feels so good.
All the tips.
And he almost took all the chips. So
I
I feel good.
my breath, but I'm gonna go home and get a drink of water.
He's trying to trick his daddy.
Yep.
Anyways, even though it's like 4 o'clock, I just did my makeup. It feels really good. So now we're getting some fresh air before we go home and cook up some dinner. Did you just step on my shadow?
No.
Hey, yes you did. I saw you.
Don't step on my shadow.
I'm gonna get your shadow.
Get me.
What are we gonna search for on this walk?
Huh?
What are we gonna search for on this walk?
Oh, Mom. So, since it's a mommy day walk again, can we go all the way down there, up all the way,
Oh
and then
my
go
gosh.
to the torn? to
Oh
find some
my
walking
gosh.
sticks?
Let's do it. You might be pushing Mama home in the stroller though.
It's my
What is that you got? Whoa. Oh gosh. Ignore the dirty grill, but here we go. So technically the shrimp packets are supposed to have corn in it, but I don't know, I did the corn separate. So we have the shrimp in the middle with like the potatoes and sausage, and then corn's on the side. And then in a little bit, I'm about to get on some chicken skewers, and then we're gonna see what happens. Joel's been showing off with all his little cooking all week. And so I had to come back at him with some amazingness. Guys, usually Joel does all the grilling. And I remember why, because I've already burned myself like 5 times. So this better be freaking awesome food. I'm just saying. I burned myself with the oven too, so it's not like it's too crazy. I mean, it is looking pretty dang good though. I officially remember why I always want you to grill the food. I burned myself like 100 times. I mean, I kept like touching up against the grill. Why are you looking at me with judgment? Admit it though, all that looks delicious. I'm doing a good job? No, you can't come in and side seat cook. It's my grilling. It's mine. Why do you look doubtful? You're gonna love your dinner.
I am. Let me finish it.
No.
I'm for to finish.
Emmy
Daddy.
did not say it's time for Daddy to finish.
Emmy said, I want my dad to finish.
No, my chicken is what's left. Your shrimp and stuff's already done. I did an amazing job. I just sacrificially cooked for you. Because, like, grill burns kind of hurt a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
How do you not get burned 100 times when you grill?
I'm not an amateur.
You trying to hurt my heart?
Just your feelings.
Here. You were all supposed to be in bed. Daddy. Daddy, you were told to put kids to bed.
Dad.
What is this?
Mom, did Lucas actually have a cookie?
Lukey, don't clip your nails.
Mom.
No, he didn't yet. Get out of my bed. Get out of my bed. Go to your own room.
No.
Please tell me all kids' bedrooms look like this during quarantine.
Mom.
What?
I made a sign that said, keep out, Mom.
Oh, and apparently I'm supposed to keep out. Are you hiding from the boys with Mom? Are you hiding away? Are you hiding from those boys? With a stinky dog breathing in our little space. Can you go away? Oh, stop. Can I help you? Lady, can you go away? Can you go away? Lady. Dinner was delicious. I will say, I think I was a little heavy-handed on the pepper, and the kids were like complaining that it was spicy. So next time I'm gonna add a little less pepper. I definitely did do like above what the recipe called for, but we like spicy food, and it was like the very end of the little container anyway. So I was like, let's just use it all. Bad choice, looking back. The hubby liked it though. He thought it was delicious. The kids were all just like drinking lots of water. The chicken was delish, and it all ended up well. So basically in the summertime, all we do is grill, like grilled Indian food, grilled everything. So I'm sure that this is just beginning now. But guys, like I said before, fresh spices, seriously, a must. And I'm curious, what are your guys' must-have spices? I would say ours are turmeric, ginger garlic paste, which that's in our fridge, and then chili powder, garam masala, probably smoked paprika. That's a new one that we've been using a lot. Then obviously salt and pepper. But I'm curious what you guys use. So now little Miss and I are sitting out here. For a little bit. It's like one of my favorite times of the day, just to kind of wind down and to mellow out. Her and I come out here and we rock for a little bit while the kids are getting ready for bed. I don't hear screaming yet, so it's a positive thing. See if they're actually getting ready. But yeah, we're just gonna relax, and then kids are gonna go to bed. And then I think Joel and I are gonna bust open a bottle of wine and just relax the rest of the night. So thank you guys for following another episode of the vlog. And if you guys haven't already, be sure to subscribe so you guys can keep up on new episodes, and leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, good night, guys.